Hey girl, hey y'all. I am just leaving the dentist chair. Y'all know I love to go to, if you've been rocking with me for a while, then you know that I love to go to the dentist. I just do. I don't know, child. I guess because my teeth are important to me, girl. As much as I smile, honey, them teeth got to be important. So I'm leaving the dentist. I am on my way to work. My dental hygienist, I've been going to this dentist for like 10 years. And my dental hygienist, yeah, she is so funny. She been there for a long time, and we really vibe together, right? That child be about to talk me to death, though, y'all. And like, she be waiting for a response, so she stopped. I talk, then she start back doing my teeth. Then she stopped, then I talk, then she start back doing my teeth. It is so funny. I hate getting out of here, y'all. It is like a disaster, a freaking nightmare. Trying to get out from this little location right here. I swear it is the worst ever. And these people don't be wanting to let you out, child. Sometimes you just gotta fight to get out of there. I am starving. I did make me 2 smoothies. I made a protein smoothie and I made me a green smoothie, y'all. Whew. This traffic be terrible on this road. So I think I'm gonna drink those. I really want a salad though. Like, I really have a taste for a salad, a good salad, you know. I'm going to work. I'm off tomorrow. Today is Thursday. Today for me is Thursday. So I am off work tomorrow. It was supposed to be like burning up today so far. It's not. It's actually not bad. I know it's going to be hot this weekend, child, when I work. I don't know what I was thinking about. If I had known it was going to be as hot as they say it's going to be, because y'all know I work for a heating air conditioning company. Plumbing, you know, all that kind of stuff. But if I had known it was gonna be as hot as they say it's gonna be, because usually like the first hot, you know, like time, like this will be our first like really hot weekend. Usually it could be really busy, but I got a lot of volunteers and stuff like that, so I was glad about that. In the call center. So I got a lot of volunteers, but girl, I got these teeth clean. It feel good. You gotta get your teeth clean. I love it. Yeah, I'm missing, but I do love it though. I'm hungry. So she was like, "What you doing this weekend?" I said, "Girl, nothing. I'm working." And she just wanted to tell y'all, she is funny because her and her husband, they've been going through this little thing for the last few years, and he left her, and he came back, then he left, but come to find out he has a girlfriend, and he been with this girl for 4 years now. They've been separated probably for like a year, because last time when I went in November, because you know I go every 6 months, they had separated then, but I think they only been separated for like a year and a half, something like that. But supposedly she said he's had this girlfriend for like 4 years. You know, I can't imagine like my husband, finding out my husband has been in a relationship with somebody else for 4 years. And I can't, and I know it happens, y'all. It happens all the time. But, and when I was younger, I got involved with this guy. We had been together like 2 years. Now, I knew he was married, but he was separated. Supposedly, he was separated. And so, but y'all, this man was so out. Besides my husband, he probably was the best man. He took care of me. Like, he did so much, y'all. Like, he did so much for me, and just was always there for me, always there for the kids. I mean, like, he was just a really, really good man. I mean, you won't find a better man that's gonna take care of things and do stuff like he need to do, and you know, handle his business. And girl, we were, oh my goodness, he was like the best guy. Like, up until that point, he was the best man I had ever dealt with, really. He made sure I had everything. He made sure my kids had everything. He took us on trips. He did everything. And he would spend the night with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were together all the time. And then one night, his wife, get this, his wife showed up on my doorstep. And girl, I was like, what? I was so confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was confused because how can a man that spends as much time, and y'all, he took me everywhere. We went everywhere. We went everywhere together. We were all up in the city. I mean, we were everywhere together. So it's not like now, one of my girlfriends, she was talking to a dude that he can't talk after 8 o'clock. I ain't dealing with no man he can't talk on the phone after 8 o'clock. That's crazy, okay? But this dude was always available. I never called his phone. He didn't answer his phone. He was always available. And when his wife showed up on my doorstep, and I'm like, okay, I know he married, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why you here, but okay. Girl, come to find out, they were still together. She said they were still together. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, yes, I was younger, but y'all, I didn't understand. I couldn't understand. How are y'all together? Because this man and I, y'all, we were together every single day, all the time. So I really could not understand, honest to God, I couldn't, how they were still together. And I said, so where do you think he be when he's not? I don't understand. Where do you think he be? Where do you think he is? And she was like, I mean, he said he be with his friends a lot and he work a lot, but what? Y'all, I just was like, I don't understand. Like, I couldn't understand. How? If my man was missing as much as this man was missing out of town on weekends, I'm telling y'all, we went to the beach, we went to cabins, we did everything. How can your husband be MIA that much? Girl, and you don't question, where the H are you? What the H are you doing? So when she showed up on my doorstep, y'all, I was dumbfounded. I was like, oh my God. And because, I had talked to him because I had dated, like, dudes that had been married before or whatever, separated, but we had such a close bond, he and I thought. And so my question was, how first of all, how dare you? And second of all, what the heck is up with this? And he was just like, I mean, we not together, we stay in the same house, but we're not together, she know we not together. But Negro, you didn't even because this was the story, y'all, and I never questioned, because we were together so much and he was supplying all my needs, so I never really, and then I was younger, but I never really questioned, like, his house or whatever, because his mom, he was in the army, so a lot of times he would be deported, he'd be gone sometimes, stuff like that, but that man always took care of me, always. So his mother was older. She stayed with him. So when I asked, he was like, she was taking care of my mom, and we were separated, but we lived in the same house, but I needed somebody to help take care of my mom. And y'all, I was just like, and after all of that, we still tried to work it out. But for me, I was like, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? If I can't trust somebody, I can't be with them. Like, I just cannot. I love you, but if you have betrayed my trust, and to me, that was the ultimate betrayal. And so he came there while his wife was there, and y'all, I saw a side of him. He was just damn devastated. He was like, why the F are you here? Get the H away from here. I mean, he was just letting her have it. He never did me like that. Like, I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? He flipped. And then the fact that he could flip on her like he did, it kind of had me like, whoa. Y'all, when people show y'all signs and tell you stuff, girl, you better believe these niggas. Don't be sitting up here like blind. And which my hygienist, she's a white girl, but I say the same thing, girl. You better believe these folks. Don't be sitting there making up excuses for these men and trying to understand. And girl, no, get your ass out of that position, out of that situation, and move it and go. Leave there. And y'all, let me tell you what happened. I mean, y'all, I'll be honest, I'll be frank with y'all, because sometimes I feel like people, sometimes we go through things that they are a testimony to somebody else, because you never know what people are going through. I had 4 kids. I was pregnant again by him. And by him, well, this is my first time pregnant by him, but girl, and I never believed in abortion. So that's why you really have to be careful, because you don't really know the situations people are put in. And I took a look at my life. I had 4 kids, y'all. And I was like, oh, H to the no, no. I cannot have this baby. And it's so crazy, because I had to I got an abortion, and he was just like, please don't do this, yada yada yada. And I was like, no, because I saw him, and I really firmly believe that was the only time I had an abortion, and I hate it to this day. But had I not had that abortion, my life would not, I don't think my life would have taken the turn that it took, or that it has taken. You know, where I would have been able to do the things I have done, and gone to places I've gone, and done it, and been as successful as I have been, had I not had that abortion. Because I just felt like I would have been stuck. You know what I'm saying? And I would have been having to, I feel like, stay there with that man, and just, you know. So girl, I had to do what I had to do. And I said all this just to say, girl, don't let these men just walk all over you and just lie to you. And because men lie, women lie, everybody lie, but you gotta see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? I had to really take time to look at my life, to look at what was going on, and focus on myself, focus on my children. And had I not done that, had I had that baby and went on life as usual, my life would have not been, there was a bigger picture for me to look at. And I looked at that bigger picture. And because I felt like at that point, yes, I love you, but you are a liar. You're a liar. And when I saw him flip on his wife like he flipped on his wife, I was like, whoa. See, that was another side. That was a side I had not seen of him. And the whole 2 little years we were together, I had not seen that sign. And then if you could have kept this on the wraps, because I don't know how he did it, y'all. I don't know how this man kept that stuff on the wraps like he did. But if you could keep it on the wraps like you did, what else could you keep and hide? And it took me a while, you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to stop dealing with him, because I was so used to having so much and doing so much. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I was still even dating him when I met my husband. When my husband and I were dating, I was still dating this guy. And I had to really, and my husband was pissed, because he knew about the guy, and he was always there to pick. And anytime I needed this guy, he was there. So one day I had to say, you know what, girl, you really don't want this man. Stop fooling yourself and stop fooling him, and just go ahead on about your business, because you ain't gonna never trust him. You're never gonna trust him. You don't really want him, so what are you doing? Because if I wanted him, I could have been with him, and I would have been with him exclusively, but I did not want him. So I had to let that man go, girl. Anyway, we'll get back. I gotta go to work, y'all. We'll get back about this later, because there's more to the story. Anyway, thank y'all so much for stopping by my channel. I'll holler back at you in the next video. I gotta go to work now, y'all. Bye.